What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. So, we have those 3 new parks that I want to work on. However, before we do that, or before I do that, I want to get my current parks up to their 5-star. Everything's at 4-star, so it shouldn't take me very long, maybe just a couple more episodes, one per, to get these parks completely finished off. Let me make my cup of coffee, and then we'll get locked in. You will load me in any second now. The only thing I have against these games, they take forever to load in. But you know, when you're in, and it's really smooth. Here we go.
More land means more opportunity. Time to spread our wings and see what we can do.
That's right. Well, it's not going to be a whole lot. I only have this remaining sector here. I'm at a 4.1 star rating. I mean, it's possible. It is entirely possible. Alright, so the first thing that we need to procure here, let me figure out where a good spot for this would be. So I have one right here, and I have one right there. So I'm thinking that I can get away with putting one over here, and then we can have an enclosure there, and an enclosure behind it over there, and that should bring... Whoa, what'd I do? Oh, that's right, I'm on my controller. It's a PlayStation, the Pro Edge, DualSense Edge, the one that has the back paddles on it. I accidentally hit one of my paddles and was like, what am I doing? Okay, so let's go ahead and place you down right about there. Excuse me? What do you mean terrain? It doesn't look like there's too much terrain. There we go. See, it didn't look like there was terrain issues to me. Alright, so as you guys know, the first thing that we need to do for any monorail extension is we have to go around the outside edge. Have to. You have to know exactly how much room you have to play with here. And honestly, I've done this with every single one of my games, all 3 games here. So the method works. It really works. There's my coffee done. See, all the way around the outside edge. And then since we are in an enclosure here, I can do one of these. Just to bring it around right over here. Get it lined up with where I'm going to put it. And boom. At which point I can then go through and demolish the remainder of this track all the way up until this point right here. Then from here, nobody's gonna be able to see that over there. Oh well, who cares? If they want to see it, they'll go and look at the dinosaur through the attraction instead of on the monorail. Okay. Rotate it like so. And connect the track. Alrighty. So the next thing I need to figure out here is how I'm going to split my park down the middle. Obviously, I'm going to start from here. Bring it down like so. And bring it to right here. Alright, so I feel that that gives me plenty of room on both sides to create an attraction for my, my people here. So we're just going to power straight through. All the way back here. And that'll bring a little bit of the road off, so it at least makes it look like it's one solid path. And we'll get a little backup generator.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised.
There we go. Next thing that always needs to go in is and maintenance. I'm gonna put maintenance back here. It just has to be within the vicinity. And then I'm going to assign that task. Boom, monorail taken care of. Dinos added in. I mean, honestly, I don't like the way this looks. Not one bit. Don't like it at all. So I'm gonna do that. And then what I'm gonna do, make a hard right turn, or a hard left turn, depending on how you want to look at it. Oh, hold on. I need to delete this section. I need to bring it from this corner. Do that, and then do that. There, that's a little more stable. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Do I not have maintenance team over? Oh my god. No, I don't have maintenance team over. Add task. And then this needs maintenance. I thought I had a maintenance team. Oh, it's just barely not in there. Are you serious? Alright. You get your own dedicated team. Yikes. Alright, so I can't see anything right now. Let's go ahead and speed up time. I'm gonna go grab my cup of coffee. I'm wondering why my park rating dropped. Is it the dinos? Make 500,000 on income. Increase number of guests by a lot. Oh, it's that sandstorm. That's my problem. That's what it is. Do I have shopping? I've got shopping. I've got rudimentary shopping. There's no shopping over here where the raptors are.
I'm asking for your help on this one, not on behalf of the
Increase
conservation
my rating
sector,
to 4 stars.
but as a personal
I'll take it.
favor.
Honestly, I'm already at 4 stars, so it's gonna be really quick to get back
Bottom
up
line,
here.
a strong park rating is essential. So do what you can to get it even higher.
Alright, so all my amenities are good. Give it a second, we'll get that park rating right back up here. And there it is.
Normal activity.
What's going on, Struthy? I'm missing some ground leaf and some water. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some water. Okay, and then ground leaf.
Knowing that you're helping to ensure the survival of such majestic animals should be reward enough. But you do also have my appreciation.
Oh, that's nice of you. Your appreciation isn't going to pay my bills. Go ahead and get our food increased. And then we need some pasture, which I can feed some of that in over here. Missing wetlands. Really? Really? Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. Okay. Let me pause everything. I need to check what we're missing. We're missing wetland for them. He needs more pasture. Okay, so some wetlands and some pasture. What do you mean terrain too steep? Oh, come on, monorail. Hook me up here. And I'm just going to have to bring it down just a little bit further. There we go. Really? Come on. I'm getting shafted here. Alright, so wetlands. I'll do some of it wetlands. And then I'll even do a little bit of pasture. And let me see if that will take care of my problem. Go ahead and unpause so we can get that added on. Demolish that. There we go. You haven't even gone over to look at the wetlands. You know what? Pasture. All of that's going to be pasture. Okay, because then we're going to go down here. We're going to make wetlands over here. Okay, Loki Ceratops, good to go. Core, good to go. Who else is in here? Struthies, missing cover. I can do pasture with cover. And wetland with cover. Now we're going to do pasture with cover. Or just go back over here and add some cover. Have you gone over to the cover yet, Struthy? How about you go over and explore that little corner up there? You'll find that it's to your liking. Okay, so I can remove just a little bit of this pasture. And they're still happy? Come on, Struthy. You need to go check that woodland cover for me. Please. Trying to do anything I can here. There we go. There we go. So they're happy. They're happy. And Loki Ceratops is happy. Perfect. Everybody's content in that cage now. God, it's a horrible cage that I have to work with. Alright, so back to whatever this is. I don't mind taking a publicity rating drop. Who cares? What am I gonna do now? I need a new dino. So let's go to enclosures. No, go to attractions. Get a viewing gallery. Start it up over here. Honestly. Well, if I put that on the opposite side, which I'm thinking about doing here, it'll free me up to have two enclosures on this back end, you know, if I want to. So I think I'm going to. I can have an enclosure along the center line that I created down the park, and then I can have one down this way. So enclosure or guest, and then nope, attractions, viewing gallery. I will have to bring it up away from the road just slightly. Just slightly. That way I can fit amenities and whatnot behind it, as they're gonna want it. And I think if I put it right
Ladies and gentlemen,
there.
Triceratops to the park.
Okay, do this. And then let's get this going. That seems fair enough. The distance-wise, I mean. That seems fair enough. You guys probably still don't understand. Probably don't know what I'm referring to. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm referring to half the time, so don't worry.
Ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
And then we'll have it come out to about here, so I can fit enclosures and other stuff back there. But as you can see, that's enough room to literally split this down the middle. There's plenty of room here. So just like the monorail, let's go ahead and get some fencing up. I can kind of run it like this, I suppose. Like that, yeah. And I could even go so far as delete that section. And you know, I have another part of the thing here to put food if I need it. Though, I don't know. We'll see. Not like I can't put smaller dinos on this end. Does seem like it comes away a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, so I'm just gonna delete these real quick. When I want to build the next enclosures, I'll get to it. But as for right now, I have that fence worked on and ready to go. Alright, the next thing we're gonna need for an enclosure is we're gonna need a gate. I'm gonna put my gate right here. The next thing is gain $1 million. Nancy, enable until test complete. Fine, I don't care. Alright, so go to attractions. I'm going to shift that one over a little bit. Yep, I'm going to shift it on over. Connect these paths up. And
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
split these in half. Something like that. So I have room for a very small dino species and a medium-sized one. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is we need to populate. And that means we need to figure out what dino we're going to throw into here. So let's look for the hatchery, and let me see what I want to throw in. So I know I have the long ones, they're somewhere else. Chunkingosaurus, I don't think I have this guy. However, he's got low appeal. I want to go for high appeal here. I've already got him, I know that. So I'm not even going to bother contemplating that one. I've already got the long neck. All of the long necks are on the other park. That one's at another park, so it's the Pyroraptor. I mean, Triceratops. I don't have any here. It's 100%. Yeah, that'll work. And I haven't even worked on it either. We're going to go with the 1993 Jurassic Park #1. Beautiful skin there. Go to traits, increase their lifespan, increase that tolerance, and that'll work. Save that, and cook. So that's one dino done. Let me scroll back down again. What else could we put in here? I only have a couple of these. I only have 4. I wouldn't mind some more. They have high appeal as well, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to add some more raptors to this enclosure, and that should get me up a little bit closer to 5 stars. Now, where is my science center? Oh, there it is. I can never find this place. Alright, so she is unavailable. And I can't rest until the thing is done. So it's 10
We're
minutes?
both busy
Good
people,
lord.
so let me be direct. I have a task I'd like completing, and I think you're the one for the job.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with it, but okay. Power station. You want power? I got you power. And there goes the power. Thank you for that cash.
Efficiency
back
like
over
you've
here.
shown can only be the marker of great ambition. I think you
Those
and I
raptors
share that
go.
quality.
You know. Alright, well, let's cook some raptors up. That's going to be my male. That's going to be my female. Desired population's only 2. Begin incubation. If I need more, I'll get more. Don't worry. But it says adult population 2, so they want ground fiber. Let's go ahead and hook them up with that right now. And it looks like they are a slightly larger dino size. So I'm going to give them the larger enclosure. I forget what kind of food they wanted. I think it was ground leaf or ground fiber. One of the two. Fiber. All right, ground fiber. Let's go ahead and give them their fiber probably around the watering hole. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit of cover in these back corners. Like that over here. And then let's go ahead and put some pasture over on this side. There. And if they want it, I'm even going to go so far as to put some arid up here. A little bit of everything. Release via airlift. And welcome to your brand new home. The very next thing we need to do is we need to get a maintenance or a ranger station. We need a ranger station in place. I'm going to put it up on this upper section here so that it can kind of feed this way a little bit. Add task. Okay. And now that we have this, next thing we need to do is we need a maintenance post for down here and assign the team.
Even the most casual of enthusiasts know of the Triceratops. Although primarily used for display and establishing dominance within their herd, those infamous horns can be deadly when necessary.
Missing wetland. I did not see that one. No pasture? No pasture. They want wetlands instead. Perfect. Actually, hold on. Hey, you guys don't want the pasture? I mean, I don't mind putting wetlands. I don't like the way that wetland looks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Lokiceratops to the park.
There, Trike is happy. And then the next thing we need to add in is that raptor. Select some eggs. Aggressive and aggressive. Nope, discard. Alright, 4.3. Let me make a couple more trikes. And let me make a couple more raptors. I don't have the ability for the raptor. Lovely. Not a problem. Scientist on rest. Okay. some disgruntled staff, a few scientists. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to train you up, and then rest. And unavailable because she's working on something. She's unassigned, so rest, 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 rest. Everybody get some rest. Okay. And then back to work. So I'm thinking attractions. I think I'm gonna put a little ride over here. You mean not allowed? What? I mean part 2 are not allowed. You see this nonsense? Not allowed, you say. I wonder why it's not allowed. About the gyrosphere. It's not even like it's crazy terrain either. There, I'm gonna add the gyrosphere. You don't do me like that? So I'm gonna angle this one. Hold on. I need to be specific about what I'm gonna do here. Alright, so I want it to kind of go straight like it's gonna go into this one. You know what? Let's just do it now. Even if it doesn't go into the ride, who cares?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecast predicts an incoming sandstorm.
Incoming sandstorm, they say.
Ladies and gentlemen, please shield your eyes.
And there we go.
Until
Another
the
ride.
sandstorm has passed.
The next thing they're gonna want, guess. Get a restroom going. Emergency shelter. Power. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever
guess.
nature calls.
Get some shopping, some food. Alright, so there's the shopping. Get some eats. And get some drink. And another little power outlet.
Ladies
You
and
know what?
gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed. Please resume your normal activity.
Where can I put this to where it'll be in range? Will it fit here? I hope it will. Come on. When you gotta fit over here. Come on. Seriously? Seriously. Why give me the money option if you're not gonna let me place? I don't know what to do here. I mean, I do know what to do here. And it's called putting this back. And then it's called dragging this thing all the way on over. What do you mean outside a buildable area? I am not. And then it's this one. Tell me I can't place this one. Seriously? What if I... Yeah, that's what I thought. You're gonna do what I want to do. And that brings people back this direction. I'm a bit closer there, okay. It's not a whole lot, but it's the beginning. Beginning to something better. I'll throw some lystros over here. Okay, begin. I said I would do the raptors first, but as you can see, I am a lying POS. I'm going to do this first. Oh, that seems fine. Go ahead and save. And cook them on up. Every little thing helps.
Incubation personnel may stand by.
Okay, add task. Gotta go help that little guy. My coffee. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my coffee, which is probably now cold. God, I'm horrible at remembering my coffee, you guys. I just got done playing some Dark Souls while I was brewing this, so my mind went elsewhere. And chug it while it's still slightly lukewarm. Horrible. I don't know why we love coffee so much. Humans. I know why I love coffee. That shit got me through Afghanistan. It got me through a lot, honestly. Got me through some tough spots in my life. Where is this thing? Where's the paleo medical facility? Medical? Where's my medical facility? Houston? I got a big problem. I don't have a single medical facility? I don't. Oh my god. I knew something was missing. I didn't think it was something that severe, though. That important. Why can't I... What's going on here? God. This game is acting up. So I'm not going to be able to put it over here. Yeah, we're just going to have to shove it on over here. Excuse me. I said power. Thank you. I'm pretty sure it's my console and not the game that's, acting up right here, so I'm not gonna blame the game. No. Usually when something's going on in the game, it's usually me, from what I've noticed with games. It's usually the person who's at fault, not the game itself. What do you mean requires major injury? Oh, because it's undiagnosed. Ah, crap. Alright, well, let's get them into their enclosures. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I'm gonna have to transport this bad boy. Just put him here. That way my medical team can go in there and do what they need to do with the healing. Back over here. Lystros are ready. Ooh. Skittish, I don't care. They want a combination of 3 total, and I have 4 for them. Release via airlift. On into your enclosure. I didn't even check to see if they were content with the needs that they had, even after I reduced their park size. Wetlands, everything's 200%. They can take another 2 and be content. Okay. Alright, the Lystros are ready to go now. I wonder if the Trikes like them. The Trikes don't like them. Don't like them at all.
Asset collection request proceed.
Alright, ground fiber, ground leaf pasture. Ground fiber, ground leaf pasture. Have you been checked out? Concussion. Okay. It should be fine, I think. Ground leaf, ground fiber, and pasture. Alright, so I'm gonna put the ground fiber over here.
Asset delivery
I'm gonna put the ground leaf over here. And I'm gonna put the pasture right here.
The Lystrosaurus, a true survivor of the dinosaur world.
Ground leaf's on the other side. It'll
No
take care
one
of
is
it here in a
quite
moment.
sure how this animal survived the mass Permian extinction event, but survive it did.
That
It might be
did.
small in stature and toothless, bar those upper canine tusks, but the Lystrosaurus was a remarkably successful species in its time. And now, of course, in our time as well.
You knock that nonsense off.
This next objective will
Whoa, what
help
was
us
that?
continue supporting dinosaurs. A noble goal deserves maximum focus, as I'm sure you'll agree.
So it looks like all of my things are at maximum. Down there on the bottom. 90, 90, 90. Yep. So, yeah, now I just need to make 500,000 per minute. And that's it. That's the last thing I need to do. Just some cash grabs. Alrighty. So for the cash grabs, we're gonna need some more dinos. We're gonna need a ton of stuff. Getting that last little 0.5 is the hardest part here. And I think what I'm gonna do to attain it is we're gonna need some more dinos, and we're gonna need some more food. Wow, these aren't even modified? Well, that's my biggest problem. Okay, let's get these modified then. I have amenities that aren't tweaked. When did that happen? Okay, that has its little thing going on. And where's the other one? I got a couple over here. Are these modified? No. What? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, so that money's generating. And then the only other thing I have to do is modify these ones over here. Bean bags, and then is there anything for the bottom too? Okay. And this one. And this one. There. That should give me some cash generating here soon. I need a maintenance facility? Really? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. Add task. Get that going. And we almost got this done, you guys. 1 more percent. 1 more percent. Oh yeah, I wanted to work on the reactor really quickly. That might give me that 0.1%. 4.9 of 5. And I think it is time for this little baby to go back home.
Collect an asset.
And there we go. Back home for you. As for this guy, let's go ahead and we got 3 females. Incubate. Gestate. No, there's no gestation. What's going on with the Ankies? Not enough space. Ooh, that's gonna hurt my rating. Yeah, it's gonna kill my rating. Alright, so next thing I need to do, enclosures. Nope. Nope. Yep. Viewing gallery. Right there. Enclosure. Yep. Get this brought over to here. Section that to there. However, the Yankee is a little bit smaller, so should be able to just grab it from right about here, bring it up, bring it up, bring it over. And then come back over to the gyrosphere, edit tour ride. We've got a couple things we need to do. First, get that going. And then get this one to then turn around, come back in. And there we go. Next, let's get water. And a gate. After this, let's go ahead and target every single ankylo for capture. Anky 1, Anky 2, Anky 3. Thought I had some more Ankies in here. Here's one. There. Yeah, you don't want to add too many dinos into the same enclosure. So I need ground fruit and ground leaf and pasture and wetlands. Ground fruit, ground leaf, pasture, wetlands. That's going to be an interesting combo. Alright, Alright, so let's get the wetlands around the water hole. Okay. And then some pasture. I'll put the pasture like right over here in between this section, like so. Next, they wanted ground leaf and ground fruit. Ground leaf, ground fruit. Yep, that is correct. Environment. I start the ground leaf back up here. Ground leaf. Okay. Paint the ground leaf right there, and then ground fruit. Gonna have to find that ground fruit. There we go. Just paint in a bunch of this. And there. That should be more than enough for the Yankees. Two, three, 4, and 5. Is that all the Yankees? No, I'm missing one. What's wrong with you guys? Ground leaf? Really? Okay. I mean, if you say so. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then finalize. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Get them on out of here. And then I should be able to see what else I need to add. Ground leaf, ground fruit. And so what I can do over here is I can do the ground leaf and the ground fruit. Okay, ground leaf, ground fruit. Get some wetlands. Honestly, I like this wetland better. Okay, wetlands. Water and ground leaf. Okay, water and ground leaf. Is that going to do it for everybody? He's missing ground leaf. Okay. How are you still missing ground leaf, bro? Where'd the Mimus?
Transporting asset.
Weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
This is getting turned into ground leaf back here then.
Asset transportation in progress.
Missing pasture. You're killing me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Asset transported.
Okay. Agitated from the storm. Missing cover. But I might be able to get away with the cover by just putting it right here. Agitated by storm. Agitated by storm. What about the Orthomimus? Orthomimus agitated by storm. He's got two things wrong. Ground fruit and ground leaf. Environment. Crap.
Asset transported.
Okay, so you want what again? You need a little bit of ground fruit and a little bit of ground leaf. Okay, so ground fruit is this one. So I'll paint this back over here. Ground fruit and ground leaf.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages
Please.
across the site. Available
Ground leaf a little bit more. I got ground fruit at a higher value. Come on. Ground leaf. I'm just gonna have to hold it down and pray that there's spots that I didn't activate.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Ladies and gentlemen, the sandstorm has now passed.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix this problem here. I mean, if they would just go over there, they'd be fine.
Looks like I am the owner of one happening patch of land.
But there you go, 5 stars, you guys. I'm done with this
compared to the
park.
other sites out there that Din can get involved with, but still. I wonder what Dr. Grant and Dr. Sattler would say if they saw what we've built near their old dig site.
Right?
Of course, I've only ever seen them amazed at seeing dinosaurs above ground. Well, amazed and terrified, more often than not.
Either way, without this place, the sectors wouldn't have gotten involved with Din. We'd never have met Dr. Baldera, and I'd be on some beautiful island sipping espressos in very early
I'm sure you
retirement.
would.
It might not sound like it, but I'd
Way
rather
too
be
small for what I
here.
have in here. You'll never get him out of Montana. Trophy unlocked. Oh, we got a nice Velociraptor statue. And there we go. 5 stars, you guys. Our very first 5-star park. Many more to come. Oh yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new around here and you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button, notification bell as well. That way you can be alerted when the next video goes up for you to enjoy. It's usually every other day. Every 48 hours I like to throw something up. And that way it gives that video a chance to, live a little while before the next video kicks it out of the spotlight. But all right, you guys, that's it for me. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. You guys take care, you stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one where we're going to tackle Hawaii and potentially get that one to 5 stars. All right, catch you guys later.